You know I love playing around with all the new features that Tesla come out with, so when dog mode came along I couldn't wait! Apart from I don't have a dog, I have a cat. So I'm going to try out cat mode today and seeing if it works for other animals apart from just dogs. Say hello to McLovin! Hello! He likes to sleep a lot. I think he's going to be absolutely fine with this test. So the beauty of owning a Tesla is if you come up with an idea, you can tweet them, and then generally what they do is add it in a future update if it's a good idea. So someone clearly wanted to use their air conditioning system to keep their animals nice and cool in the summer. Probably more applicable in the heat that America gets, so we might actually end up using it in the winter to keep our animals warm. But my worry about the system was if it's using the air conditioning or the heating system, is it going to drain loads of battery? So we're going to test how much battery it's going to use over a space of like 25 minutes today, which is not how long I'd planned to leave any animals in the car. I will be just outside, so don't panic. He's not going to be in here on his own. For simulation purposes, I will pretend I'm doing a shop for 25 minutes. So you're probably thinking, what if someone walks past your car and sees an animal trapped inside in the heat? Well, don't worry, because Tesla thought of that. They put a massive sign on the display to tell people, don't worry, the air conditioning's on, the animal's absolutely fine. Owner's going to be back in a minute. The only thing is, if your cat likes it a little bit warmer, or dog, then you don't get to choose a temperature. It sets it at 21 degrees Celsius, that is, not Fahrenheit, because if in America, that would be a very cold cat. So yeah, you don't get any choice over the preference with that. The other thing you've got to make sure is that you go out with enough charge, because if it gets below 20%, it cuts it out. I'm assuming you get a notification through to your phone to say that it's disengaged, but either way, you don't want to come back to a Kentucky Fried Cat. And that's not a joking matter, that's a serious thing. Don't leave animals in hot cars without dog mode or cat mode. It's really simple to engage. You just choose it on the climate control system, get out the car, close the door, and then it engages. One thing you do have to consider though is that if you engage it, the car alarm gets disabled, which I guess makes sense because your dog will be bouncing around all over the place. So make sure you've got a big scary dog in there to scare off would-be car thieves. I've got McLovin. Grrr. Grrr. I don't think he's going to scare off anyone, unfortunately. So we'll get him in position. I'll just be outside, but in theory going to the shops, and we'll see how he gets on. So he's been there about 10 minutes, it's barely touched the charge, and he's fast asleep. So I think he's going to make the 25 minutes easy, but we'll check on him again in 15 minutes. So it's now been 15 minutes. I'm still whispering because I don't want him to know I'm out here, otherwise he'll start meowing. But he's fast asleep, it's not bothering him, and I can tell the temperature in the car is still 21 degrees, so it's keeping it perfect temperature. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and wake him up now, even though he's fast asleep. It's barely touched the charge, it's 3%, it's still 21 degrees in the car, but I need to finish filming. So, proof he survived, he is breathing. I know he probably doesn't look very alive right now, but he is alive. He survived 25 minutes in the car. I felt actually bad waking him up because he was more than comfortable. That 21 degrees that they've chosen is spot on for animal temperature. It's only 22 degrees outside, but actually the car internally, before I put the aircon on and before we got McLovin in, was reading 39 degrees. So it just shows why you shouldn't leave animals in the car without the windows down, or dog or cat mode. See, he is alive, he's moving. So personally, I don't think I'm going to be using dog mode or cat mode in the near future, because I don't anticipate taking McLovin with me to the shops. But use case for this might actually be for humans, because someone that watches this channel told me how he'd left his family in the car, went into the shops with his phone, car locked itself, thought no one was in the car, they moved around and triggered the car alarm, which was hilarious for him, not so much for the family. So it might be worth using dog mode for when you've got humans you want to leave and keep them comfortable in the car. Guys out there though, if you're going to use this and your girlfriend's in the car, it might be worth probably explaining that dog mode is actually for dogs. Otherwise you'll be on the naughty step for quite some time, I imagine. So I don't think I'll be using this again, not for animals anyway, but if you do use it, I'd be intrigued to find out whether you find it useful or not, but it seems a bit gimmicky to me, because I don't think we should really be leaving animals unattended in cars, do we? No. That's all for now, thanks for watching. He's gone back to his favourite seat. What, you're on camera? Are you coming through again? He's gone back to his favourite seat. Yes, And if you enjoyed that, give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my slightly unorthodox testing methods, then click subscribe for more details like that. No, they've got to click subscribe. Don't tell them not to. No, click subscribe.